And hello, everybody. Welcome to the Zelda 1 Randomizer 2024 Wonder Tournament. Today we have a championship bracket quarterfinals match between chessjerk and Spudozaurus. This will be game one of a doubleheader going on today. I am Elso, and I'm joined here in the booth by CD Improv.
Hey, Elsa, how are you doing today?
Well, contemplating the benefits of getting multiple monitors.
Getting what?
Multiple monitors.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm down to one, so this is, like, really strange. And trust me, once you go to multiples, you're just going to want more. It's kind of like a board game addiction.
So
Alright, so anyway.
So what you're saying is if I end up with, like, 5 monitors, I'm suddenly going to want 8.
Yes. You're going to want, like, the biggest graphics card on the face of the planet, and then you can just plug in all sorts of monitors. But where do we want our runners to start today? And have you left the room?
I have left the room.
Yay!
And I want our runners to start in Canada.
So you're telling me Death Mountain, like the recorder screen? Actually, it can't be the recorder screen.
The
Death
one
Mountain...
up in the corner over by Vanilla 9.
All right, I think that would be entertaining. And then surround them with whiz ropes, maybe?
Yes.
All right, I can agree with this plan. But I'm looking forward to some Sunday afternoon Zelda here with Elsoa. Oh, the clock's moving. It's time to go.
Dun 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 dun!
Da-da-da-da. I'm being attacked by a cat.
Hello, cat!
Oh, well,
Oh,
this is not quite where you wanted, but this is still, like, almost Canada. This is, like, Buffalo, Canada. And Spud should be underway here in just a second. We probably just have a little bit of a desyncy thingy going on. Yeah, there we go.
Also, they start with a recorder, so as soon as they get a Triforce, they can get out of this location.
Well, that's helpful. Now, unfortunately for chessjerk, he did not get the first bomb try. He looks like he's going to go ahead and work his way up to it. And then we're going to get the pause so we can resync everything. And in Spud's case, we're going to get the Pokey Flute.
I like the Pokey Flute. Let you get Snorlax.
Oh, look, Spud's going to get lucky and get that early bomb drop. I'm kind of wondering if chessjerk doesn't get the early bomb chance. Is he going to up A, reset his console? But first, we're going to find some form of level 6.
Well, we know it's not second quest based on the fact that there's doors to the left.
Yes, because there wouldn't be doors to the left there. But this could still be first quest,
I'm
in theory?
I'm kind of
Actually,
thinking
no, this is shapes, isn't it?
No, this could be first.
Oh, could it still be first?
Yeah, because they're high enough up where the doors so far haven't indicated the shapes.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just trying to think if where they entered, wouldn't there be a room that would be technically below them if they're entering from that bottom door? It looks like we got a really good chance to Kananaki this year. chessjerk's gonna... Oh, that was so beautiful.
Oh, this is a
All right,
shape.
here goes Spud. Yeah, shapes! Woohoo!
So we can name 6 ink blots today.
Yay!
At least, maybe more. So remember, this is a doubleheader.
I know! I'm excited! This will be fantastic.
So chessjerk's gonna go over to the other side of the level. And that old man never learned to read. Hi, the manhandler. How are you today? Well, Spud finds a different single block room with a whole bunch of blue vinyls. Oh no.
Oh no?
The wizard room that they saw at the start.
Ah, it's the Triforce.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry, I was hopefully fixing the fact that I couldn't hear you very well over the game.
Oh, I thought the cat just attacked you again.
Oh, no, they're having fun though because there are wires all over my desk right now and there normally wouldn't be.
Ooh.
Hi, Orange Whiz Rope. Can we have bombs, please? chessjerk still, I don't think, has gotten a bomb drop in this entire game so far.
That is correct,
Ow.
and instead gets a sword to the face.
Yeah, okay, I think we'd have much rather had the bomb drop, let me tell you.
I think those are blue bubbles, which means we have the second quest back half?
Yeah, OpnoPoint was pointing out the fact that he had seen red bubbles. So we definitely have second quest back half, which means cinnamon rolls of doom. Hey, bomb drop finally for chessjerk.
Alright,
I mean,
so the different types of cinnamon rolls of doom I've heard suggested are,
map.
let's see.
That's a guy with a really big nose.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, so Spud, getting the map. and getting the knowledge that it's the whiz rope room, because I think he also had the compass, is gonna go ahead and leave. He's like, nah, peace out. I'm done here.
Yep. So on the topic of Dewey cinnamon rolls, let's see what we're placing the cinnamon with chili powder. I've heard adding sriracha sauce. I've suggested using fat-free cream cheese.
Well, again, you can work around the fat-free cream cheese. Ow, was that 28 rupee bombs?
Yes.
Ugh, that is terrible. Chat is saying that level 6 looked like Minnesota, and I could kind of agree with that.
Yeah, I think the top half of it.
Yeah, alright. Bud's working up to a bomb count, I think.
Get the clock.
Yeah, that's perfect timing. Hey,
That's
more bomb droppers. And they're squishy!
Yay!
Yay! Alright, but anyway, we were trying to talk about Zelda and squishy cinnamon rolls. And then I got attacked by a cat.
We wanted the cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, oh, I don't know. They don't like people food very much. Alright,
Except
our
lettuce.
most item is... Was that a wand or a boomerang? It's blue.
Well, Spud's going back for it. It's a white
It's
sword.
a white sword. Okay. We got the Triforce out of level 6 for chessjerk.
At this point, they both have a little bit too much to say it's worth retrying to get the handle out of the wood sword.
Yeah, and chat's
Especially
pointing out, was the Triforce a standing drop in that C-shaped room, or did it pop in?
It popped in. Plus, it was
Okay,
a
so that
Triforce
is
with a good
not going to be a
minister.
super... Yeah, that's not a super room then.
But Death Armos only has a potion shop.
I mean, we can deal with Death Armos only being a potion shop. The game just gave us a very, very early white sword, so we're going to take it, and we're running. We're going to see some hints for chessjerk up at vanilla level 5. He's going to up a save, because he's got 2 keys in the bomb.
If you remember what I said, that because they have the recorder, as soon as the Triforce, they can leave start.
How did we just have the same idea at the exact same time, also?
Well, level 6 is not going to get you very far.
Yeah. Oh, hey, there's a very rare screen scroll from chessjerk. He's actually one of our few runners that doesn't tend to screen scroll as much as others. But if you see that blue darknet screen, then yeah, you're just gonna, yeah.
Or if you want to go across the river when you don't have a weapon.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, chessjerk's gonna bomb open this cave we saw from Spud. Get the bad news about 28 rupee bombs. Spud's finding some any roads. One took us to the coast, one took us very close to start.
Chad is mentioning that we have seen a 40 rupee candle.
40 rupee candle's really good. That's helpful. I don't know what our money situation is.
Well,
really
20 for
going
the
to
small
be.
secret.
How much?
20.
Oh, that's really good. That's a maximum of small. chessjerk's about to get his white sword, so that offensive advantage that Spud had for about 45 seconds is gone.
Yep.
I mean, this is okay. These are 2 very, very good runners, so I'd rather it come down to, you know, straight up being able to play the game than somebody got 1 item and the other person didn't.
Instructions perfectly clear. Put bow and silvers in them.
Okay, only a few are still the one taking the blame.
That'll be, so.
Bogey.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good with that.
For the seed, anyway.
Yeah, for the seed. I mean, we do have a lot of exciting Zelda that's going to be happening here today, so this will be good.
Yes.
chessjerk, meanwhile, is headed over towards the grave. Spud is going to check the bottom corner of the map that, you know, you kind of forget about until you have bombs.
The reason they call it the second forgotten spot.
Well, I think that has more to do with Jake Hopper completely forgetting that spot in a race at some point.
How about some more
And
money?
speaking of forgetting things, did Spudozaurus whistle that scream that is a second quest recorder spot?
I did not see the whistle be brought out.
Hey, look, it opened!
Level 5. So with level 5, level 5 generally tends to be pretty good about keys, and usually you want 1 or 2 keys to be able to get in. That's a level.
It's okay, it's the dinosaur dog from the Flintstones.
Okay.
I don't remember what his name was, and you're too young to remember, but it's the dinosaur dog from the Flintstones.
Yes, I am too young to remember because I didn't actually get to see much Flintstones video.
I mean, to be fair, Dino! Thanks, chat! Yeah, totally Dino. See, chat's got it. But yeah, so we're good. Or Dino. Yeah, Dino. Yeah.
Sure.
I happen to remember, or vaguely remember the Flintstones, because even I was almost like too old. Well, not too old, but like they were at the very, very beginning of my childhood. Hey, Chester's gonna whistle that screen that we didn't remember Spot seeing, and it's 126 large secret.
Well, that's a good way to buy a candle.
Oh yeah, that's a fantastic way to buy a candle, especially since it means that we're not gonna end up taking any out of it. Take any. Spud's gonna find some form of staircase here in 5. It's the transport.
Chessjerk might also be able to buy the bomb upgrade.
Oh, dude. That would definitely be a really nice advantage. There is the marsh badge. Is it marsh badge for Spudozaurus?
You know, if it was that easy to get it, why do I have to fight Sabrina?
Why do you have to what?
Why do I have to fight Sabrina to get the marsh badge, but it's just sitting on the floor in the level?
Well, I mean, because you weren't playing randomized. Alright, so Spud's gonna walk over here. He's gonna whistle this spot. He's about to get 124 rupees on top of his 46. Both of our runners can definitely afford a candle, and arrows, and a few other things.
But not quite the blue ring just yet.
Yeah, but we got the Triforce out of 5 for Spud, the Triforce out of 6 for chessjerk. The Triforce out of 6 for chessjerk isn't great for the recorder, but if he does dig this 5, this is kind of access to a little bit further away with the recorder start if they end up having to up an A.
Or, you know, the overworld decides to do overworld things.
Well, I mean, I was going to give them credit that they're way better at this game than I am and are probably not going to die to the things in the overworld all that often.
Yeah, but it's blue dark nuts.
Very true.
Any blue dungeon enemy on the overworld is just bad.
Well, yeah, but blue levers, blue octoroks.
Yeah, but they're not normally
not too bad. Alright, so chessjerk's not going to take the transport staircase. There's the candle pickup for Spudozaurus. After I believe he hit a door repair.
That would make sense.
Yeah, he did lose a chunk.
You're not going to stop exploring on the way. Hello. This is something. That is a something.
Yay, something.
That is an item.
Well, thanks, Gabe. We love you too.
Well, now the recorder's logical.
Yes, very true. That recorder's logical once you get there, but, you know, as far as things you can find in a dungeon this early in the game that you're hoping give you an advantage, that's not the one we're looking for.
No. I think they'd much rather find something like, you know, a wand.
Well, we already got a white sword. That's pretty decent. These keys are all really useful, and we know that this wall is going to bomb open for chessjerk.
Going to bomb the wall first, then go back and get the bomb pack.
Very efficient. Spud, meanwhile, is burning down the forest and finding some more money. Oh, there's that bomb upgrade. Ooh.
+4.
Ooh, this is not terrible. I mean, it's a little pricey, but it's definitely worth it for +4 bomb upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so it looks like chessjerk's gonna go ahead and use the key. Which gets him back into the other side of the tea room because you cannot go the other way. That bomb upgrade guy, even after you purchase the bomb upgrade, he actually tried to bomb north. You can't bomb the wall behind him. We're gonna get a key refund, but I think now to get to where the Spud got the Triforce, he's got to take the transport staircase, or he's gonna use the key.
Looks like he's gonna elect to use the key. And
well,
wand.
Alright, meanwhile, Spud found the blue ring shop under a recorder. So this is definitely really good for chessjerk. He's about to find lots of shiny things here in level 5 that are going to make the rest of these dungeons a lot faster. Spud, meanwhile, is using pause strats to not die. And, oh, I was wrong. The Triforce is in that weird one-off room in Dino's tail.
In the nubbin.
Yeah, in the nubbin. There's bait? Okay. You know that there's second quest out there somewhere, so early bait purchase while you have the money, and I think we're about to see arrows as well.
Yes.
Yeah, good call.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Hey, we're gonna record a recorder lake while we're over here. I don't think I saw Spud do this.
He did not.
Alright, Spud, meanwhile, is gonna get a nice bomb refill, and it's gonna be the exact same shop that Spud just went to at the, the other side of the world, so it's like a chain store.
And, well, there's a potion pickup for Spud.
Alright, so Spud's been doing this a lot because of the second quest bubbles. He's been picking up a potion even before they've seen the white sword item. It's a good call if you have second quest out there and you're trying to go fast, because if you're in a dungeon and you only have the sword as your main form of offense, and you lose the sword, you might not be able to find a blue bubble in the middle of second quest 8.
Wait, Second Quest 8 has blue bubbles. I thought it was just only stairs.
Well, okay, that too. There's going to be lots of bubbles and lots of stairs, and it is a terrible place, and no one should ever go visit it. Except our poor runners who have to.
It is worse than 2Q4.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that one. I'm not a huge fan of 2Q anything, to be perfectly honest. But I would definitely go to 4 before I would go to 8.
What you're saying is give you all the 2Q.
Yeah, no, don't give me any 2Q. Mm-mm. There's the Master Pokeball underneath the vanilla level 2.
I don't think 3 hearts is enough to pick that up.
Well, no, but you know, maybe we try. I was recently playing some Sprite Shuffle, so it was kind of like, okay, what is this actually supposed to be?
I'm hearing the suggestion of less 2Q, more Pew Pew, which I'm assuming is more Boomstick.
Oh yeah, Boomstick all the time, man. We need to run a Boomstick tournament. I think that'd be great. As Spud's going to find Shapes 3 on the other side of the world. Chessjerk's going to clean up around the Vanilla Sword Cave.
It's a little bit more money.
Okay, money is good. The money's actually feeling really good in this seed, especially since our small secret rolled to maximum.
Yes. I think a blue ring purchase is certainly a reasonable option if needed.
I'd much rather the game just throw a red ring in it there, as Chessjerk finds his second large secret. Thankfully, he's going to be able to pick all of it up.
Oh,
now,
I think the runner should... Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say he needs to find the candle store so he can spend that before the jerks take it away.
And to be fair, I think both runners would also like the game to just, throw the red ring at them.
Very true. I don't know very many runners that would be upset if the game just went, here, have all of the defense in the entire video game.
Ganon!
It's not a runner! Ganon's the bad guy!
The bad guys can be runners.
Well, not in this game. I'm sorry. We are out to make bacon, unless somebody makes a Ganon sprite, and then that would just be really funny.
Instructions unclear. Showed up with, just regular bacon.
Regular?
Okay. Ganon brand bacon.
It's not even applewood smoked. What are you doing?
Hey, there's one type of bacon that's not applewood smoked, but it's still really good.
Well, there's lots of types of bacon that are not applewood smoked, as Chessjerk finds Shapes level 1 on Vanilla level 1. Anybody got any ice cream? I do, oddly enough.
I only have black cherry ice cream.
Ooh.
To go with your curry wood smoked bacon?
Maybe? Can we candy the bacon first?
Well, the bacon goes
Hey, that's an Eddie key for Chessjerk, by the way.
Ooh, that's really good to find early.
Yeah, this is amazing. So this is pretty good for Chessjerk. If Spud finds a red ring in here, though, that works out a little bit even.
Also, the bacon goes on the steak that you're having, and then the ice cream is for dessert.
Oh, all right. So level 3 is a Romulan or Vulcan phaser. And the little hole is right, it's right where your hand goes to shoot the gun.
Yes.
Okay. As Chessjerk is taking a couple of Lionel beams to the face, he's kind of stuck in the middle of the shooting gallery a little bit. He's doing a great job of using the wand to clear this out. That's the Triforce in level 1, which is, I would say a sailboat, but it's really tiny. So let's go with, it's one of those surfboards that has a sail mounted on it.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Spud's gonna find the raft here, and but that was asking why Spud is pausing and unpausing. He is known for using what is known as the pause strategies, where basically you use the little pauses to kind of take a second to say, okay, here's kind of how I want to move and how I want to avoid all of the terrible, nasty things, and then we make a bomb.
Oh man, Spud he's gonna get that single bomb back, but at the very least, you're gonna hope that he makes it back into a level that has a bomb upgrade with enough money to be able to buy it. Candle boosts past the gel. He's just trying to get the free bombs that he's just paid for. And thank you, chat. Yes, a sailboard.
Yeah.
I don't know if Spud's getting back out of this. There he goes. Almost. Just gotta get around the bat. And Chessjerk is doing battle with Wiz Robes to get a power bracelet.
Power bracelet. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Could be required.
Maybe. We haven't found. I feel a little unprepared without my tracker on the one side. But yeah. As we see, Mr. Mime, some pancakes, a snake, and a bunny rabbit. And it is, in fact, a robo-snake, as if we needed a reminding that we have a second quest back half. Dun dun dun.
Main instructions unclear. Put Robo Snake in first quest.
Well, if he's squishy like the normal snake in first quest, that'd be okay.
No,
Now
but
that
he only shows up
floor-
at levels 7 through 9.
Okay, so oddly enough, the floor kind of just did Spud.
no.
Nope, that didn't work. So the first time the floor did him a favor, because if he had hugged the Gibdo instead of you taking the fireball from the floor, as chessjerk is now leaving level 1. Did we find all the items?
Might be Goma blocked.
Oh, I see.
'Cause we
Well,
saw
the
Goma
bow's not
in
going to be
block
there.
room.
But yeah, so Spud took a hit from the floor, which is less damaged than the 2 hearts that you would take right there from the Gibdo, which in this case is Mr. Mime. He's going to get a good clock drop, though. But then the second time, the floor knocked him into the path of the bunny, which finished him off.
So, how do you guys like the idea of the floor just attacks you?
The floor what? Just attacking you?
Yeah.
Only if I eventually get to kill the floor. I am one of those people that I would love it if Fred put a way in for us to kill the BMO statues.
I feel like you should be able to kill the Bimo statues with a letter.
Are we gonna just cover it up with paper and pretend that it's not there? More
Well,
hints,
we're
by
gonna
the
cover it
way.
up with paper, and then it can't see us.
So we're just hoping that the paper's really really thick and the BMO statue can't just burn it with the fireballs it's shooting at us.
It's fireproof paper.
Is there such a thing?
Probably somewhere.
Okay,
I
well,
don't know where.
hmm.
I'm gonna go look this up.
Okay, well, while you're looking this up, I'm gonna, pay attention to Spud killing pancakes here in level 3. Now, we found a raft and a staircase. We still haven't found the Triforce, the compass, or, hey, there's the compass, or the floor drop.
Alright, so
Well, we're not going that way.
according to this wonderful thing called Google, there is fire retardant paper, and you can buy it for $15.
Why would I spend 15? I could just not light the paper on fire. I think this also sounds like a good plan.
Well, if you're in a place where fires are reasonably likely, you need paper.
Well, that's why you put everything on a hard drive and put the hard drive in the bank?
Instructions unclear. Put the hard drive in an icebox.
Well, I mean, as long as there's no ice in the icebox, I guess we're okay. Spud's gonna continue clearing this level 3. Again, he's just looking for a floor drop. It's a heart inside of that pancake, and then I think he can... Is he gonna continue here, or...
I don't think he's seen the floor item. He doesn't have the Triforce yet.
Well, yeah, he's got the compass, though, so I was wondering why instead of just up and A-ing is he working his way back, because I'm trying to remember which room we entered level 3 in.
Yeah, it's the thing I don't remember, so it might be a case of it's actually just faster to go this way.
And kill the pancake. I mean, that would make sense. Oh, it is a key door, though, so I don't think we've even been in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend the key, but hey, look, it's just sitting there on the floor.
Yay, for free! It's like Sabrina just all of a sudden forgot that she's supposed to make people fight her for the marsh badge. I think it's a marsh badge. I might be wrong.
Also, chat pointing out CJ still doesn't have a candle yet.
I know, oddly enough, when he up it... There we go! Yay! Candle store for chessjerk. Now, he's got the any key, so he doesn't need to worry about buying keys, but if you're chessjerk, you're really hoping to see candle or bait shop in the next couple of screens, because you have all of this money, and you don't want to just give it away to jerk faces who, broke the door, so instead we're gonna buy a really expensive potion.
I mean, like you said, what else is chessjerk gonna spend money on?
Arrows, bait... A blue ring. There's a red candle on the coast, by the way. We're gonna get what looks to be a raft check here from Spud. I mean, there is a chance that we might actually need arrows before we get into level 9.
Well, considering that there's a confirmed Goma block at level 1.
Yes. Well, I mean, that only matters if the Goma's underneath, if there's something important underneath the Goma. We're gonna get 31 rupees from the middle of the lake. Or the coast, actually.
Look, the instructions are very perfectly clear. Goma is required to block the silver arrows. Unfortunately, getting it translated into Goma E's was difficult, so it only has a magic boomerang.
Okay, well, I mean, then both of our runners wouldn't really care and never have to go back there again. So that's good. We're gonna get that nice left to right screen scroll from Spudozaurus so he can go continue burning the dead woods because, well, he was here before, he didn't have the candle, so he couldn't do this side. chessjerk is gonna get some more money. He's back to 187 rupees and he's headed in the direction of an arrow and bait shop. Because it was, I think, under one of the recorders, maybe?
Well, there's the bait shop.
There's the blue ring. There's cheaper bait out there.
Minor detail. It's only
I'm sorry, but
versus 119.
Yeah, it's worth saving money. Saving money is good. That guy's just gonna steal it from us.
I think the old woman took your advice a little too heavily and is now saving other people's money for herself. Oh, look!
Hey! It's a power bracelet block level 7. So, Spud, at some point, when he finishes all these checks in the Dead Woods, may or may not end up at vanilla level 1, where he'll get his power bracelet, which he's gonna need.
And it's 2Q7, so it's cinnamon roll the lesser.
This is baby cinnamon roll. This is like king cake, the cinnamon roll.
Okay, now I'm just imagining somebody like trying to make cinnamon rolls in a cupcake pan.
Kind of. You can do king cake that way. Alright, chessjerk's gotta be really careful. He's gonna get the fairy and not die to the fireballs. Spudozaurus is gonna go do some more recorder and grave spots that we missed the first time through here. Yeah, king cake is basically like, it's a ginormous cinnamon roll that you form into the shape of a ring, and then you put all this really brightly colored sugar crystals on it. Really good clock for chessjerk, which is going to keep him from taking more damage from the floor. I mean, there's a couple of different fillings, and then, of course, because, you know, the possibility of breaking a tooth is fun, you put this little tiny baby in it, and whoever gets the baby is supposed to have really good luck for the next year.
Oh, that was
after they go to the dentist. After they go to the dentist and have their teeth repaired.
Yeah, I was expecting you to say whoever finds the baby is going to be the person who has the baby within the next year.
No, there's a couple of different variations on it, so, you know, it's a thing. OpnoPoint wants us to go back to talking about the lovely and wonderful many staircases in Second Quest 7. Look, chessjerk's gonna find one. And chat's really confused how we got onto that topic of conversation, so we've done our good job today.
Something cinnamon rolls.
Yes, something cinnamon rolls, Second Quest, and they're evil.
Cinnamon rolls aren't evil. Second Quest.
No, Second Quest cinnamon rolls are evil. Anything that you tag the word Second Quest onto is evil. Hey, look, it's another staircase. There's even a one-way staircase in here.
Oh yeah. So it's one way, four two ways. I almost said 2 4 ways, and then an item.
Yes. And
or at least there would be kind of interesting though.
Oh, that would be really confusing. All right, so chessjerk is continuing to work his way here through this lovely and wonderful Second Quest 7. He doesn't currently have a sword, but with the wand, that doesn't matter. The any key is going to let him get right through this guy.
Yeah, that's really nice when you have the any key that you can just ignore the old man and look at Spiky.
Hi, Spiky! Blocking a shutter door, and we have the recorder, so Spiky's making terrible life decisions today. Now, this could be the map, it could be the Trifor, the compass, the map, the bombs, it could be rupees, there's the map. But it's not going to be anything like super important because it is a dark room. Now, if it was a push block dark room, you still want to push the blocks, and this is a dead giveaway that this room is a staircase.
I'd like to note that chessjerk has somehow managed to walk about halfway through this level 7 without needing to take a seat.
I know, this is really cool until we have to go all the way back. So chessjerk is not leaving that fiver behind. He's up to 200 rupees. Spud is giving us a view of the northeast corner. This is very rare for a 7, I feel like, because normally you have to take a bunch of different staircases to get anywhere.
Or at least to get into the center, which I find getting to the center is kind of ideal because it's the most densely packed area of 7.
Yeah, very true. And now my brain is going back to that really old commercial about getting to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop.
How many Second Quest 7s does it take to get to the center?
I don't know. Nobody ever found out as we get a heart off of the floor because it's Second Quest 7 and we decided we were leaving.
Okay.
Yay! Now, chessjerk only has, like, what, 10 or 11 rooms left here?
11 rooms left after this point, so you might as well just clear it.
Yeah.
And, oh look, it's a
right, this is really good for Chester. He's
Okay,
he's pretty firmly in the driver's seat at this point.
Okay, so you eat your cinnamon roll and you get the bonus cherry ring pop.
I mean, the cherry ring pop is definitely better than the little ceramic baby, so good job for Chester. Now, he's just going to be looking for the Triforce. He's got both of the items here out of 7. He's got a red ring. He can now face tank a lot of these rooms. He's got a wand. He's got the required power bracelet, which you need to actually even get into the door of 7. He's doing really well. I'm not saying that this is like, you know, a super crazy difference, but this is going to put Chester starting to kind of snowball downhill.
I think the thing I'm most shocked by about the 7 is that you still haven't needed a single stair.
I know, I want the Triforce to be right here. Oh, okay. There's a door at least, though. Okay.
Oh,
No. We can maybe still go south, as Spudozaurus is going to find shapes, too.
no! If we're gonna get the random, like, doesn't... Nope. Now
we need a staircase. Alright, so which one do we choose? The one that we just left behind, or, like, the one that's all the way back near start? Meanwhile, Spud's going to find this lovely lemon yellow color, too. Without a wand, he's going to have a hard time killing those Lionels.
I think it's gonna be the one that's on the middle of the way here.
Yeah, but he won't find it until after he's, like, checked a couple of others, and it's taken him all the way back to start.
Yep.
Because that's second quest 7. Or,
well,
yeah, nope, there we go. All right,
oh,
that's
it's the one way!
That's the one way. We like this one.
That's even better.
Yeah, this is good. It's almost like we knew what was coming.
Welcome to second quest.
All right,
Population
here we go.
pancakes.
We like pancakes. It's Sunday morning. Who doesn't like as Spud is getting murdered by all sorts of shooting gallery type things.
As long as it's not an overly sweet pancake.
Well, define overly sweet. I like a lot of maple syrup on mine generally.
Well, if the maple syrup is what's making it sweet, then that's
there
fine.
we
But
go.
when it's like really sweet before you put the maple syrup on, that's where I have a problem.
Okay, so somebody just put way too much sugar in their pancake batter. That wall is not gonna bomb.
Yep.
Please tell me we need another staircase. Yep. That would be perfect.
You need another staircase.
Yes! Perfect. I like this. And hopefully it's the one that's all the way back near start.
Although I will say, for pancakes, I much prefer blueberry syrup to maple syrup.
Okay, I'll have to remember this if I actually make it out to SG Live.
But yeah. Also, you can't put pancakes in a toaster all that well, so...
Why would you be putting... Are you making, like, Lego Eggo pancakes?
No, I'm just imagining if somebody's like, I want an egg sandwich, but I don't want to use bread. I want to use pancakes.
Yeah, there's restaurants that sell that sort of thing. Spud's doing a great job, by the way, of clearing this room here in level 2. He's gonna get a little fussy at the fact that that did not do anything, and then hug a
There's a
Wizrobe.
ladder block.
Yeah, he's ladder blocked.
That's not fun. Well, it's fun for us.
Yes. Alright, so chessjerk is taking yet another staircase because we still can't get into the room that we need to get into. Because the room above the yeah, this isn't...
But there we go.
Alright. I was about to say, this is not going to help, but this is perfect. Spud's going to take another death in level 2.
I was half expecting the Triforce to be another shoot room.
Chessjerk is pausing,
CJ?
probably for dad %.
Could be that. Could also be thinking that he already picked up, that he walked close enough to the Triforce to pick it up and was going to use the cutscene to dad %.
Yeah, quite possibly. But it's okay. He'll be there in a moment. Now, we know that this isn't a disconnect because the Triforce is still glowing at us, which is useful. But yeah, I'm betting it's dad or cat, because I know he does also have a cat.
Why not both?
Both dad % and cat % at the same time?
Yeah.
That seems like it would be... Yeah, that'd definitely be entertaining. Alright, Spud,
found a way around the ladder block.
Yeah, he's continuing here in level 2. There's the Triforce. Yeah, I would almost take that and run, but Spud's actually going to do something very smart. He's going to clear the blue Lionel room as chessjerk comes back from dad % and picks up his Triforce out of level 7. Alright, Spud's dancing with the Lionels here.
That's a heck of a firing pattern. Okay, I like this.
Alright, good job. This is the map. This is yet another guy facing to the right. Or it's like a little a chick, maybe. Like a little chick just kind of sitting above their big giant feet.
Oh, like a potato chip.
Like a chick. Brock, 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 brock.
Oh, that kind of chick.
Brock, brock, brock.
See,
My coworker
I
thought
heard
it was...
chip, and I'm like, that could be a potato chip.
No, not a potato chip, a chick. Rick in chat is saying that level 2 is a helmet.
I like a helmet.
Okay, and Chad is saying that it looks like a snake. There is the Triforce pickup for Spudozaurus at a level 2.
Da-da-da-dun. So both chessjerk's still a little bit ahead on Triforce count, but a bit farther ahead on item knowledge.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yes.
That was a really
Hey!
great start to that pop.
That, by the way, is a required raft.
Yes.
Alright, so this evens this out a little bit for Spud, because chessjerk is going to have to enter level 3 and get the required raft. Spudozaurus is going to find Cinnamon Roll the larger, and wow, is that pink. And just nope right out of it. I like this plan. You know,
okay,
level
so
1 is waiting for him.
It's a cinnamon roll, but somebody decided to put Pepto-Bismol in the recipe.
Why? There are things you're not supposed to cook with.
I don't think Pepto-Bismol is normally a cooking ingredient.
That's what I'm saying. There are things you're not supposed to cook with. Pepto-Bismol happens to be one of them.
It's also slightly radioactive.
Oh, that I did not know.
Yeah, the bismuth in it is like so weakly radioactive its half-life is longer than the age of the universe.
Hey, there's the bait purchase for chessjerk. Now, I imagine we're about to see him get arrows as well, because he's got the money right now to buy them, and, you know, there's a really good case to be made for the fact that you're Goma blocked in level 1.
Yes. So CJ's got to find level 3 to get that raft to get to level 2.
Yes. And then he's got to finish...
I don't recall seeing anything big in level 2, although Spud was key blocked down to the bottom.
Yeah, he couldn't really get much further. Now that's the room that we're Goma blocked out of. chessjerk isn't going to find it take any. He's now up to a very, very nice, happy amount of health. So this level 1 is going to be really good for Spud. This is going to get him the power bracelet, it's going to get him the any key, and it's going to get him a Triforce, which he definitely needs, and the information that he is Goma blocked from whatever the last item is.
And I believe chessjerk is in the area of level 3, so we should see that pretty soon for CJ, which will get him the raft.
Yeah. And then it's just how long do you wait? How long do you wait, though, before bombing Death Mountain or checking the 2 raft spots?
The trouble for... Well, I don't think chessjerk's been to Candle Road yet, so chessjerk may route that raft spot in with Candle Road.
Okay, that would actually be really useful, since that is the raft spot that hides the level, one of the levels that we're looking for, as Spudozaurus is going to find his any key on the floor of level 1. And this is good, because he's still got a couple of levels that might have another mugger in him, like we saw CJ in level 7.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to finish that. So this is really good. And now he doesn't have to worry about buying keys for the rest of the game, as chessjerk finds level 3. Now this did take Spud a little while, because there were a couple of rooms you kind of have to go around. Plus there was that, there was like a 1-room gap down towards the bottom here that you can't see until you find the map.
Now, I do think it will be a little bit faster for CJ, one, from having the wand coming in. But also, CJ has the any key, so if there were any weird key routing concerns that,
yeah.
Spud
Like,
had to take.
That right there, that's how Spud ended up losing one of his max bomb capacities, because he didn't have the any key to pay that guy.
And one of the things that we've seen consistently throughout this tournament is that resource management is incredibly important. So the difference of 5 max bombs could be a big deal. Maybe not so much in a 2Q9, but certainly in something like a 2Q8.
Yeah, here comes the raft for chessjerk. This is actually really good. The 1 is letting him get through a lot of the 1 and the red ring, to be fair, are letting him get through a lot of these rooms that were really difficult for Spud so early on, with no defense and very little offense.
Yeah, red ring is... I think the red ring is proving to be probably the... I don't know which of the two is the bigger factor. I would argue that it's the red ring, because you can just, like, go fast and not have to worry about getting hit as much.
Yeah, you can just kind of face tank everything.
Oh look, it's more troll dongos that are going to be...
I don't think we're required to do anything with them.
No, I don't think so. Now, CJ also has motivation to dig all these dungeons because he still needs the bow, no matter what.
Yes, the bow is absolutely necessary, but here's the thing. If that Goma isn't blocking a required item, that bow could still be in level 9.
Oh, we could have the triple dip of 9, where you have to go into 9 to get the bow, and then go back to 1 to get the silvers.
I think it would be more funny to have to get the ladder out of 9 to go get the white sword silvers that are at those pesky second quest river spots. Because we haven't seen the white sword item.
Why don't we have both?
Oh. So we have to go into 9 to get the ladder, to get the bow from the white sword guy, to get the silvers out of level 1.
Yes.
I feel like we're in the commercial with the little the little dude saying, "Why can't we have both now?"
Yeah.
And there's like Zelda things floating all over the screen. I think this is good.
Look, that's what we're going to need to start doing. Is just
Okay. Now,
Spudozaurus. Need is a strong word. We don't need to start doing that, but
I mean, I think the runners would definitely be perfectly fine if we didn't have to deal with that. Now, Spud's gonna have to take a slightly, a longer path to this Triforce since we don't have a ladder. chessjerk had to take the same one. He didn't have a ladder either. You just kind of have to like work your way around as chessjerk gets the compass here in level 3. Now, the heart is in the room below that room, but you have to go up, over, and around to get there. At least I think it's below that one. It might be like 2 below that one, if I'm picturing this level correctly.
That sounds about right.
But it's somewhere down in that column, so you have to kind of work your way around.
Oh,
which means killing these guys again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, meanwhile, Spud is going to enter the shooting gallery room that was giving... Oh my gosh, we've got a half a heart. Be careful, Spud. He's using pause strats, which is really smart. And half-tile combat to take out the Lionels. Oh, man, Spud.
TJ's gonna obey. Spud's gotta be still a little careful here.
Yeah. Now,
regardless of if you had red ring, this still kills. Look at that!
Good job, Spud.
You're rewarded with another marsh badge.
Yay! Now, did chessjerk actually make it to the floor heart in 3? I was busy watching Spud almost get shot.
I think so, because chessjerk, I want to say, came into the study with 7 hearts and now has 8.
Okay, OptoPoint, our super amazing tracker, is saying that he did, so yay, OptoPoint. Spud is going to go continue burning things. Now, at some point, as long as Spud got that power bracelet and he's headed in this direction, he's going to find level 7, as long as he doesn't up an A.
Looks like instead he's
you
going
know what
to go
else we
towards
haven't seen? Hey, have we seen 9?
No.
Okay.
Let's head up to Death Mountain.
Well, alright, we're still missing 9. We're still missing a White Sword Cave. I don't think we've seen 4 yet either.
We have not.
And then Spud will have to go back into 6 eventually.
chessjerk's going to check the raft spot to find it is
31 rupees. Yay!
I think both runners would like the book.
Yeah, I think with the amount of money that we have in this seed and that they've just been walking around with, it's been fantastic. But yeah, that book is probably buried deep in 9.
I'm going to say deep in 8.
In 8? Okay, that would be even worse. Because Second Quest 9 is the relatively less staircasey mess than Second Quest level 8, where there are 6 sets of transport staircases, 2 item staircases, and 2 one-way staircases. Which is just bananas.
In a dungeon that is smaller, I think, than 1Q7.
Yeah, actually, it is. There's just, more of it.
It's just oops, all staircases.
Yes, oops, all staircases? Is that a new breakfast cereal?
Coming soon to a store near you.
Does it involve marshmallows?
So, what they did was, it is... Basically, somebody decided to take the marshmallows from Lucky Charms and combine it with Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Ooh. Okay, I mean, that's definitely interesting, as chessjerk is about to find level 2. Now, I don't remember if we actually saw items in here, but at the time that Spud was in level 2, he didn't have the any keys. There were quite a few key doors that he could not get through.
And I believe both items in here were not seen, they were behind key doors. That's why I could not get through.
Because I don't remember us seeing anything, because OptoPoint's amazing and would have told us. This room is so much nicer to clear with a red ring and a wand.
chessjerk doesn't need that bomb back, so isn't worried about the fact that it spawned all the way over there near the corner.
Yeah, I mean, he's got full capacity at 12, so this is amazing. And if you're Spudozaurus, which you're kind of hoping, or at least if you're rooting for Spud, Well, we found level 4 in Death Mountain. I was about to say is that we don't find anything of use here in Death Mountain because that'll funnel him back in the direction of 7, where he could get his bomb upgrade, his red ring, and what else was in 7? A heart?
Heart.
Yeah.
Also, remember you were saying that you were asking how long is it going to take Chessjerk to check the raft spots in Death Mountain?
Yeah.
Well, it may take Chessjerk a while to get back up here, especially once we find the lake.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna find. Hey, jump bluff. Was it jump bluff? Beautiful bomb from Spudozaurus.
Wait, there was a jump bluff?
Wasn't jump bluff is what he reskinned the manhandle to?
Probably?
Maybe. Chat can correct me. Yeah, see, look, chat's agreeing with me. I like this. Alright, so Spud's doing a great job of bombing the Wizrovs here in level 4. This room in level 4 can have a floor drop, it could be a push block, or it could be absolutely nothing. So we're just hoping it's not nothing. Looks, okay, thanks.
Sticky.
Alright, we got a Goma kind of blocking a bomb wall, so that's one of those situations where you walk into the Goma and you go, well, I have to kill this or it's about to kill me, like this room.
Yeah, but that room you can just leave because it's a key.
Yay! Thank goodness. Visible item drops are definitely a beautiful thing. Spud is gonna find another one of these lovely maze rooms in level 4.
Chessjerk finds more bombs.
Bombs are good. We still haven't seen any items here in 2. This is weird.
Well, we see a boomerang.
Oh, okay. We saw. Oh, thank you very much, Stop. No point seeing the banana.
Banana manners.
Are we making banana bread?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, I like banana bread. And then I make banana bread into French toast. Spud does the block clip to try to get to the keys without having to deal with the spike trap. Very well done, Spud.
I think chat's agreeing that banana bread's a good option.
Yeah, floor heart and a banana. Okay.
Alright.
It's okay. So, level 2 also likes banana bread.
So what we're saying is chocolate drizzled banana bread.
Okay, I can definitely put some chocolate in the banana bread. I think that's a great idea. And then we turn it into French toast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To go with your eggs Benedict.
Only if you get forced to make the hollandaise as Chessjerk picks up his Triforce out of level 2. Now, Chessjerk he's in the middle of Burning Candle Row, which will get him level 8. And then he would have to end up going to Death Mountain to find level 4.
Wait, what's this about the holidays?
What about holidays?
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about holidays. Hollandaise. It's the sauce on eggs Benedict. Meanwhile, Chessjerk is going to clip into the block so that he can kill or try to kill the blue Dark Nut who noped out of it to, reduce the chance of getting Slamooed. Instead, he's going to whistle to, I'm not really sure where, but we're going on a trip.
So we have a floor heart in 4, and Chessjerk is headed back over to 1, which will put him back towards Candle Row.
Okay, as long as he either direction he goes. So if he's going this way, he might go do Death Mountain. He'll pick up this check here, go to Death Mountain. Eventually, he'll find 4, and we're still missing 9. We're still missing the White Sword Cave. Instead, he's going to double back and do Candle Row. This will eventually get him 7, 8. I'm sorry, this will get him 8.
And 8 may well have some very important items in it.
Very true, because we've got a lot of item knowledge between our 2 runners. There's just a couple of things we still haven't seen, like Silver's, the bow.
The ladder.
The ladder. I mean, there we go. Spud waits until the Dodongo dies before leaving the room, and finds the Triforce in the middle of a maze room here in 4.
Gonna go look for the stair item, though.
Chessjerk's going to enter a slightly less bubblegummy pink. 8.
Again, somebody decided to put Pepto-Bismol in the cinnamon roll mix.
I like chat's suggestion that it was berry flavored instead of Pepto-Bismol flavored.
I don't even know what you would describe Pepto-Bismol flavor as, besides just Pepto.
Imaginary cotton candy or something? I think that's what they were going for. There's the compass in 4 for Spud and a bomb wall, because, we're kind of running out of places to go without a map here in 4.
This is probably the item.
Yeah, I would definitely believe that. Now, Spud's got 4 bombs. He's wisely going to take out a cluster of Wizrobes and Lionels with it.
See.
Good job, Spud. Hey, it pushed!
And no stair there for... Oh, hi!
Oh, all right. So
That's interesting.
this is really good for Spud. This is a required item in order to beat the game.
What are the odds that chessjerk will continue to dig 4 if he gets a bow in 3 weeks?
I don't know. I think it depends upon when he finds 4. Like, if he thinks he's ahead, then he might stick around and dig it. If he doesn't think he's ahead, then I think we see him leave, because we haven't seen the map here in 4. There's the ladder in 8. And if he finds a bow in level 8, then I think he'd be more inclined to kind of just skip this item and assume that maybe the silvers are in 9, but I could be wrong.
But you're only going to get 1 hint in 9, assuming that you get the book.
Find the book. Alright, there's the Triforce pickup out of 4 for Spudozaurus. Now, did we see a floor drop in 4?
Yes, it was a heart.
Ah, okay, that's why Spud has... Did Spud pick it up, or did he ignore it? Okay.
Spud's now on 6 hearts.
Yay! Alright, so here comes some more of level 8. That's going to be a staircase of some kind. And Chad is now talking about eating paint chips.
Nope.
Hey,
Nope.
we found 9. It's up
Right
into
next
the
to
mountain.
4.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
You can
that's
whistle.
actually surprisingly good for CJ.
Yeah,
In terms of, if he goes to 9 without the silvers, looking for the silvers in 9, 4
gotta
is
be
right,
right next door. Yeah.
Also, CJ's found a ladder and I believe a heart in 8, so only looking for the floor item and a Triforce.
Yeah, see, but this is a floor item in a second quest level 8. This is, yeah, you want to talk needle in a haystack. This is a needle in a haystack full of bubbles.
If you leave it behind, you're not coming... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Nothing, you're good.
If you leave it behind, you're not coming back here and game forces.
Yeah, exactly, because this is second quest 8. You're just going to be done with this as soon as you possibly can. Spud, meanwhile, is running out of power bracelet checks, which should eventually get him over to not vanilla, it should get him over to where 7 is.
Now, the one interesting question, though, is do you go back... If you have a bow but no silvers, do you go back to 1 first, knowing that you can just go to that Goma room?
If you have a bow, maybe. But I'm still kind of rooting for the white sword item to be the bow. And for it to be somewhere really dumb.
Right, well, where's the dumbest place we could put it at this point?
River. Ladder blocked.
Okay.
Except for the ladder is an 8. And I mean, 8 is... Second quest 8 is... Oh, we're taking that. We're leaving 8.
Yeah.
Bye, 8!
Hi, 8. We'll be back if the game tells us we have to come back.
Yeah, exactly. We got a recorder. Now, Spud, meanwhile, has 233 rupees. I really, really do hope that he goes to 7 and gets that free red ring before maybe thinking about a potential blue ring purchase. Looks like he's going to go check the power bracelets down here.
I'll actually be curious to see if Spud decides to go to 8.
Well, yeah. I mean, at this point, he's got second quest 7, second quest 8, and shape 6.
Not all good, not all great options.
None of those are technically great options, with the exception of the fact that one of them would actually get him a red ring.
CJ's gonna probably do River to Death Mountain here.
Yeah, this would make perfect sense, because these have got to be some of the last checks that he has remaining. He went ahead and did up a save, so that if worse comes to worse, he can actually just save scum those bombs.
Let's see.
We're gonna get power bracelet checks here from Spud. Now, he does have to go back. There's a white sword heart, so never mind. The bow is not the white sword item.
But it wasn't the river spot.
Yeah, okay, I like that. That's acceptable.
So
now,
you were half correct.
Does chessjerk, knowing where the magical sword is, does he go check?
I would need to be reminded where the magical sword was to remember it wasn't kind of in the way of anything.
I don't honestly remember because I can't run the tracker today. I can't run a tracking program today. Huh. But alright, chessjerk is headed in the direction that he needs to find levels 4 and 9.
And according to our tracker, it is at second quest 3, so probably not.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything we could record or two. Spud's going to find a large secret and leave most of it sitting on the floor for that merchant, which, hey, I guess it's nice to tip your servers, guys.
Tip your servers well. If you don't, well.
Then your food's probably going to be cold by the time you get it.
That's the friendlier version of what I was thinking.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. So, if you're tipping your server, you've already gotten your food. Alright.
Well, no, it's not,
Chessjerk
it's one
is
of those
only
restaurants where you pay before you get there.
Very true. Chessjerk is only a couple of screens away from finding levels 4 and 9. Spudozaurus is finally doing the power bracelet checks on the right side of the map.
Now, chessjerk may well actually check for items, given that he doesn't have a bow.
Yeah.
He might say, you know what, the odds of bow and silver being 9 is a little bit too low, versus I can just clear this 4 out real quick.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see where the map in this level 4 is, because Spud cleared a lot of this level 4, and we just never saw a map in here, which is what kind of makes the Silver's location a little bit trolly, is because you have to go past the Triforce through a bomb wall that may or may not be there.
We're hearing that it may be in the Chevy room.
That would make sense. Thank you, Opno. Yeah, this one, because there was no way Spud could clear it. Yep, there's the map. Oh! Oh.
Huh.
This is one of those guys from the Among Us game?
Yeah.
As Spud finds and enters level 7. Now, this is going to help Spud out a lot. He should be getting his... 7 was not terrible. You just got to walk pretty much the entire way and then play Magical Staircase Roulette to get your Triforce. I say 7 is not terrible, as left side landmost decide that they're going to murder Spud.
Yes. Well, Spud doesn't have the red ring yet, so that makes it a lot harder to not get murdered.
He's got to run screaming through them before he can get the red ring. There's a floor heart for chessjerk. Gotta have heart. Lots and lots of heart.
And I think at this point, CJ's not going to miss the silver arrows, given that you don't want to necessarily gamble on.
Yeah.
Plus, if your options are dig a relatively small 4, go into 2Q9, or go back to 2Q8 for a floor item, you're going to dig the small 4.
Oh, yes. Any day of the week. But this does bring up the question of, where's our bow going to be? The floor item in 8, 2 items in 9. It can't be in level 1, so we can pretty much just kiss having to go anywhere near that Goma in 1 goodbye. We don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Because there's no way the bow could be under it unless we broke. And OpnoPoint is also saying that it could be one of the items in level 6.
Ooh.
These are all fun choices. I'm now rooting for shape 6.
I'm predicting the bow is in level 1.
How? We saw both
Sorry,
floor
the
items.
book.
The book, okay.
The book could be under the Goma.
I
had
to say,
the O right, and then I said
are you actually rooting for the game to be broken, Osella? I believe there would be lots of monkey issues if that was a thing.
Look, I said the wrong letter at the end of the B-O.
I see.
I meant to say book.
Okay, book.
Book the book.
The book. Alright, so we're gonna kill some of these Dodongos, because we're still, again, we're still trying to look for things here in 4. chessjerk hasn't seen the Triforce yet. And it's actually one of these last 3 remaining rooms. Spud is going to go ahead and use his potion to make sure he either was getting his sword back or make sure he lives through the pancake room. He hasn't gotten to the red ring yet. If he just keeps walking here in 7, he will eventually get it. And since Spud also doesn't have a bow, he's probably going to look for items in level 7.
Yeah.
I think the biggest downside for Spud good job picking up the clock. I think the biggest downside as chessjerk picks up his silver arrows for Spud right now is he doesn't have a wand.
And Spud's about to find the Triforce in level 7.
Uh-oh. Well, do you take this or do you... Oh, he's digging.
He's leaving.
Right. Nope.
Okay, this makes sense.
He's digging. He's not leaving. He is going to go ahead and dig 7. Now, I'm trying to remember in relation to where we are right now, where were the items in 7? It was along the top row, wasn't it?
They were kind of, they were up on that top row, kind of north of where Spud is. The problem is you have to kind of walk all the way there. Because you'll see this Goma, be very annoyed. And then you can't go that way, because it's 7.
Yeah, and then he might just double back, pick up the Triforce. Speaking of Triforces, chessjerk's going to pick up the Triforce out of 4. He is 2 screens away from finding level 9 and probably digging it looking for bow. Because at this point in the game, you're going to go into 9 when the game goes, here, have 9.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to go in there anyway to look for information on the Ganon, the Zelda.
Yeah.
Spud's going to do some clippy shenanigans to get the gels down.
Yay, clippy shenanigans. All right. Also, what are we looking for here in this second quest, level 9?
Well, Ganon's walls are not necessarily soundproof, so we're going to be listening for the roar of Ganon. That will mean that he is adjacent. Furthermore, we're going to be looking for the couple of staircase rooms that exist in here, because we're looking for a bow, which will need to be in a stair in 9. Thirdly, we're looking for a room like this, where if you clear all the enemies in the room and the door doesn't open, that will be Zelda adjacent.
Yay, Zelda adjacent. Alright, Spud's taking some more staircases here in level 7. Because again, at this point of the game, you haven't found a bow. You have a lot of items outstanding.
That's technically a two-way stair.
No, it's not, because you can't get over there. But thankfully, we
it's
now have the
technically a two-way stair
no,
because...
it's really not. No.
It's
sorry,
not...
I disagree.
Okay, you can't access it, but technically there is a stair in that room. And we've already seen the one-way stair in level 7.
I understand that, but that is still not a staircase that you can actually use. It doesn't work. You can't get back in the stair. Hey guys, apparently we missed, also we missed Zelda, by the way.
Because I was too busy trying to defend a not one-way stair.
A non-logical staircase room, yes. There is no way to get back into these stairs. So that is, while the game considers it a two-way stair, or Fred considers it a two-way stair, this is the one time I will disagree with Fred, because there's no way to get back in the stair. There is no block clip combination that will get you from that one side of the room to the other side of the room. So basically, if you get, dropped off there, you're in trouble. Anyway, we're looking at level 9 here. Haven't heard a roar yet. We did find Zelda.
Yep.
And now I need to, and now I know, Rick, we're good. We do this a lot.
Yeah.
He's my little brother. I'm supposed to. This is the privileges of finding a heart in a staircase. Chessjerk!
Chessjerk left behind a heart!
Oh, he thinks he's behind.
Is this Ganon? No.
No, this is just a dark room. This is like one of those deep fakes in level 9. We're now up in the ears of the big piggy face.
Yes.
Spud, meanwhile, is going to have to kill Spiky in order to get over into the direction of the 2 items in level 7, because as we know from seeing on Chessjerk's side, you have to walk the entire way.
We might have an item here in level 9 as Spud picks up the map of level 7, and it is a transport!
Yay! Alright, so this is an item room. I can't remember if this was, Oh, Spud, you gotta get in that block, Spud. Oh, there you go. Spud does a great block clip. Good job. I think this is the red ring.
You know, that actually brings up a good point. Spud has not seen the items in 5.
Yeah, I know. So, Spud has a lot of different places to look for the bow, but then we still have quite a few options ourselves. We haven't seen any items in 9 yet, I don't believe.
We've seen a heart container.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Chessjerk left it behind. I know, I was trying to block it out of my memory because it makes absolutely no sense. Like, it's Chessjerk. It's like when Fury doesn't pick up the blue boomerang, even though, it's a race and he doesn't want to waste time.
There's the heart for Spud.
Alright, we're only a few rooms away from the red ring.
It might actually be this room.
Yeah, the bats. I thought it was on the other side of the heart, but yeah, I think this feels right.
And now Chessjerk is in the other ear.
Yay! We're in the ears of the pig. That does not sound like a very clean place to be. Spud's gonna see the red ring and be like, okay, thanks. And then I imagine we're gonna see him up A, go back to start, and take the known transport staircase combination to get to the center of 7, because it would make sense to me.
Well, it looks like he's gonna walk instead.
There was another transport staircase over here somewhere.
There was this transport here, I think.
Yeah. Well, now we're walking right past that. Oh yeah, it's one of the ones that's like right in the middle of the column, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is good for Spud. He is, in fact, keeping track of his level 7. Now, when you end up, how does air work?
Okay, so air is a combination of nitrogen, oxygen, and other trace amounts of gases in normal conditions that when you breathe it in, the nitrogen doesn't really do anything. The little bit of oxygen gets into your lungs and goes through your blood, and at the same time, other random things that your body produces get filtered into the exhaled breath.
Okay. I love that you actually, Alright, so we found a rupee boss in 9. Now, I would have thought about clearing that, for a compass, but we already know the location of Zelda.
And I'm being asked why I know so much about gas.
Well, I mean, since Putz is asking you, I'd be a little bit worried.
Yes.
Hi, Putz! Alright,
is that a one-way door?
No Ganon. Still no Ganon. Still no second item in 9.
The second item could be here. It's not.
It doesn't push.
And there's another badge for Spud.
Alright, so this is good for Spud. He still needs to go into 8, but as we saw on chessjerk's side, you get 2 items relatively quickly, and then you get a Triforce in level 8. And Spud also has to go back to level 6, but he's headed that direction right now. He's got to go get that Triforce, but with the white sword and the red ring, that's going to make this a bit easier. Spud, go to 6.
But the other question will be, will Spud elect to go ahead and take the items next?
I don't know. And see, here's the thing. Here we go. We're going to enter level 6, by the way. If for some reason the bow is here on the floor in level 6, that could actually buy Spud the time he needs, because this is a shape 6. And if you put it on the floor and you make the second item in 9 really, really hard to find, then that could give Spud the time he needs to actually, you know, really kind of catch up.
At the same time,
I don't know that chessjerk would necessarily go back into shape 6 looking for 2 items before going to one of the other levels where you might have like 8. There's a floor drop. 6. We haven't seen either items.
Well, that is a chessjerk's only options. Are your shape 6 with 2 items, or floor drop and 8?
I almost would go for the floor drop and 8 if you have seen enough of the rooms.
Yeah, I guess that's the question: is how much of 8 has CJ already seen?
Because, I mean, again, look at the size of this level 6, and I don't think chessjerk saw the map when he was up in this direction before.
I think
we saw it on Spud's side first, and then Spud noped out of 6.
Yeah. Well, Spud's going to go ahead and get this Triforce now. Spud may just elect to get the Triforce.
Yeah, he might do the same thing that the chessjerk is. He still has to go back into 8. Yeah, alright, we're going to pick up the Triforce.
And this is a Ganon.
Oh, hi Ganon. We can't get out of that room.
So we just have the left cheek left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but how do we get there?
Probably walking through this door.
Okay.
We hope.
Alright, Spud's gonna whistle too. I have no idea where we're going.
Back to 6.
Alright, sure. We're just gonna go here.
Well, there's your hint at 9.
Alright. Well, it's really easy to get to. We just can't read it yet.
Well, apparently neither can the old man. I mean, that's why he can tell us what the hint is.
Oh, okay.
It's on a little piece of paper.
Okay. And yeah, this is a terrible path to reach Ganon at this point. Spud's gonna go back into level 2 because he didn't get either of the items here in 2, so his reward is basically going to be a banana and a boomerang, but I do like the fact that he's doing this before clearing any of the larger levels. We know it's not going to yield anything, but it should be a relatively quick search now that he's got upgraded defense and upgraded offense.
Okay, so the rooms that chessjerk is in right now are technically Zelda blocked, so if the item had been in there, it wouldn't have been the buff.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, did he have to go through a turnstile?
Yeah, he clipped through a turnstile room to get there.
Sorry, I was watching the cute sprites on Spud's side.
That's okay.
Kids.
We can have cute sprites.
And cute.
We like cute sprites.
Yeah.
Yes, the second game will be immediately following this, to answer your question from chat.
Yeah, you get lots of me and Alsoa and Opno Point today.
There may be like a couple of minute break for the 2 runners in between, just, you know, normal things.
Yeah, getting up, stretching, you know, dad %, trying to shake off whatever is left of the seed in your brain.
Take care of the cat.
Yeah, hi cat. Mine is currently sleeping on top of the board game bag.
Look, she's just guarding it.
Because she doesn't want me to play board games. Alright, what do we got? It's staircase. Okay.
Why would the cat not support board games?
Because the cat can't play board games?
Not with that attitude.
Also, the day I can train the cat to actually play a board game, I will be highly surprised. Spudozaurus, meanwhile, is not going to find what he's looking for. He's going to go check this one last remaining room in level 2. Find what I'm thinking was a floor heart. As chessjerk finds a room full of bunnies. And it pushes.
What do we get? An item. It's another heart!
It's a heart! chessjerk! Where are you going? chessjerk!
He's left behind 2 hearts at 9!
I know! He really
going to
must think
6?
he's behind. He might be going to 6, because 6 is right here.
Yeah.
Alright, this is shape 6, by the way. But with this many hearts, with a white sword, wand, and red ring, then, you know, there's you just gotta clear it all.
And
Spud
CJ
is
doesn't have the map.
unfortunately Spud's gonna get slammed.
Oh no!
Twice.
Actually, wait, that might have been the third.
Oh, these
Okay,
guys are just
Spud's able to get off.
nutcases. He's going to level 8, because that's what's over here. He does need to finish, he does need to get the Triforce out of 8, and the fact that he went back into 2 makes me think that he's going to dig out the bow, or dig out the floor item in level 8.
A bow floor item in level 8 actually probably swings it enough to where Spud will have a significant lead, although CJ has seen all of the 9.
Yeah, he's seen all of the... He knows where Ganon is, he knows where the girl is. So, if the bow is here in 6, then, you know, this is great for CJ. If the bow is somewhere in 8 and Spud finds it, then that's really good for Spud, because it gives him a fighting chance.
And if the bow is in neither, then we have a problem.
Then we call Fred and go, Fred, we broke it! There's the map for chessjerk here in level 6.
chessjerk has a wand.
There's
dang.
no transport, or maybe it could be an item.
Don't tell me it was one room past where everybody went. It was one room past where everybody went.
It was right there. All right, guys. So this is really good for chessjerk. He's on his way back into level 9. He's going to up a save out of level 6. And yeah, that's unfortunately only a little bit past where we picked up the map in 6. I don't even remember why we wouldn't have cleared that the first time we were there, other than the fact that it's shape 6.
All right, CJ is now with 13 hearts. Not going to go get the magical sword. Doesn't need it at this point.
Oh no, we got a white sword. We're good. White sword, red ring, a gazillion hearts. Plus, you know, the game would say no, just simply because he didn't pick up those 2 hearts out of level 9.
Yep.
Yeah. CJ does have a potion, but I don't think we got bubbled on the way into Ganon.
No, but it's still nice to have it just in case, and that's part of why you saved, is so that he could have his sword back guaranteed.
Yeah, so that we still have a potion, and yeah, in case something goes wrong, but yeah. Alright, so now we're just headed back to, wherever Ganon was, which is off in the right cheek. Spud is going to find the heart in the staircase in level 8 and go pick it up.
And CJ is going to start arrowing because he's got 246 of them.
I mean, it's way faster than not... Oh, there's the orange bubble. Alright, so we do have a potion, though.
Yep.
Alright, Spud is going to find a staircase here in level 8. It's just transport. Now, I think to get the items and the Triforce, he wanted to go north in 8 and go along that top row, but I could be picturing the wrong map in my head.
So the items are kind of along the snaky columns around the edge of 8, and the Triforce is over in the top left corner.
Ah, okay. So yeah, he definitely wanted to kind of go north.
We're hearing that CJ probably doesn't have enough arrows to finish the seed.
246? I don't know about that one.
Hey, yeah, if you have
I mean, unless
255,
Ganon has, like, he's gone Super Saiyan and we have to shoot him.
No, Ganon's just decided he's going to be immune to silver arrows, but not tell you that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that would be a thing. Meanwhile, chessjerk is going to be 1 room away from Ganon. He will restore his health and his sword with that potion. Da-da-da-dun.
1 hit. But I need 7 or 8 hits, 2.
Yeah, and Ganon does not usually cooperate in water rooms because Ganon doesn't like water. He's a pig.
Now, if we replace the water with mud, that might be different.
Yeah, I mean, you know, mud would let him be all, like, cool and stuff like that. But there is bacon bits for chessjerk. He's gonna up A, and he's on his way to go rescue the princess.
And with the princess rescued, this will be chessjerk most likely, in fact, very much likely, taking game 1 of the series.
Yes, but here's the great news. Game 2 of the series immediately follows a short break from our runners here on SpeedGaming 2. Where Elso and I will argue about, how about cheese?
All right. Well, we're going to go that route. Please get your GGs in chat for chessjerk, finishing this with an official time of 1:12:26, and yes, I'm very much prepared to debate cheese.
Okay, we can debate cheese and what's the best cheese. Hey, it's Jump Off again for Spudozaurus.
That is a jump off.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Yeah, because I asked him the one time, or I asked chat the last time I was doing one of his races, because I wasn't sure what he had reskinned it to. Now, really, I think what this kind of came down to, well, a couple of different things. So chessjerk decides to find 5. They both left 6. All right, they both left 6. Chessjerk did have the Triforce out of there, so he didn't have to go back until it was time to look for the bow. But chessjerk found level 5. Level 5 is kind of like a middle-of-the-road shaped dungeon. He decides he's going to stick it out, go ahead and dig 5, and what that netted him was the wand, which in some of these levels really did give you the ability to hang in there a bit because you're getting bubbled and it was reusable damage as Spud. It replenishes his bomb count. Yay!
Combined.
So that just kind of... Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
I was just going to say, it just kind of gave him a bit of an advantage that he could then take and turn into a lot of an advantage.
And that would be taken in tandem with having gotten the Red Ring and Magic Key earlier than Spud did.
Yeah, most definitely. Finding that level 1 was almost as good as finding level 7. Like, being able to open up any key door you wanted is amazing. Alright, looks like we're going to go ahead and have the forfeit here from Spudozaurus. Now, the runners, I believe, are probably going to leave interviews until the end of the game. The end of Game 2.
That's a very common thing that happens in these doubleheaders, is we don't get interviews until the second game has concluded.
Yeah, it's kind of, it would be difficult, I think, for me as a runner to, like, actually go ahead and talk to. I have to race you mindset. I wouldn't want to be all, like, jokey in the middle of it. As Spud finds the white sword heart. Womp womp.
Wah, wah, wah.
But alright, guys, we're going to take a very short break here while the runners, you know, get stuff sorted and take a little bit of a break themselves. So we're just gonna pop down into the You Can't Hear Us channel and discuss not cheese.
Stay tuned for Game 2, everyone.
Alright, we'll see you in a little bit.